Today, I'm going to be ranking all the top side hustles one by one to show you exactly which ones actually turn a profit, which ones are a complete waste of time, and which ones could possibly make you rich. But first, I gotta tell you, I feel your pain. Back when I was first trying to make money online, there was all kinds of information and confusing things that pretty much left me without hope. Yeah, I tried everything, set up websites, did all the stuff they said to do, but at the end of the day, I wasn't making any money. That's until I found out this one secret hack. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you that hack in just a minute. And you might be saying, well, Marcus, if you're so successful and you make millions of dollars online, why would you share this information with us and not just go hang out on some island, click your heels up, and enjoy your life? Well, in addition to enjoying my life, I also enjoy helping people. And I've found that online, there is so much confusion around side hustles, making money online, starting a business online, that it's completely overwhelming. And that's why today, I erected the Side Hustle Wall. That's right, over on the Side Hustle Wall, we're gonna be going through some of these top side hustles from some videos you've probably seen before. And we're gonna be ranking these based on my strict criteria. Number one, what is the cost to start? 2, is it difficult or easy? 3, how long does it take to actually see money hit your account? 4, what is the earnings potential? 0 or millions? Next, does it have potential for passive income? And lastly, can this be done 100% online? One of the frustrations I had when looking at a lot of these side hustles was that some of them required me to buy rental property, do stock trading, clean out people's garbage cans, plug in scooters around my city, and things that, quite frankly, I didn't want to do. I wanted a side hustle that was 100% online, that I could start today, that was virtually guaranteed to put money in my pocket if I did the work. Yeah, I wasn't afraid to do the work. I knew that if it actually paid, I wouldn't mind putting time and effort into the business. If you feel the same way and you're tired of the hype and you're ready to do actual work, type "ready to work" as the comments below. Smash a like button and get ready for a wild ride, because today we're going to be ranking all the top side hustles to show you not only which ones are easy and best to start, but also which ones will actually turn a profit. So if you're tired of wasting your time and money on side hustles that don't work, pay close attention, because we are about to uncover the truth about how to make money with an online side hustle. Now I gotta pick all that up. Come on, let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today we are going to be looking at the side hustles and giving you the truth about what it takes to turn a profit online. Yes, if you stay here for about an hour, that's how long we're gonna go, and you smash the like button, I guarantee that this is going to be an eye-opening view of the side hustle industry. Because let's face it, things are crazy. I mean, you see all kinds of stuff from make $500 a day to $14,000 a week copying and pasting links, to $736 a day, $509 a day, billions of dollars made. I mean, it is literally ridiculous out there, and I understand if you're frustrated and you don't really know what to do. This video is for you if you're struggling and you just kind of want a way to make money, but you really don't you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what's going on, and everything seems to be too good to be true, or it seems like it's going to work, and you try it, and then it doesn't work. This video will save you time and money. Now, I got to warn you, this video is kind of difficult to make. As you can see, we got our side hustle wall, we got a bunch of different camera angles, and we have an AI camera that's supposed to track me over to the wall and help us understand all this stuff. So if you're excited about this, let me know. We're going to go through and look at this in a real world way so that you can understand the truth once and for all
about how these side hustle works or how these side hustles work. All right, so let's see if we can do this together. Let's see if we can get this rocking and rolling. I think I have this camera here, which I believe will follow us over there with our wonderful side hustle stuff. Let's see here. I think we just hit tracking, and there we go. It is starting to track us. This is fancy. Fancy stuff here, right? And then we'll put on this one as well. So let's head over there. Let's see what we got going on. And hopefully this will work really well. And hopefully it'll track me up here. I think if I do this, it'll find me, right? So pretty cool stuff. Let's go through, let's take a look at some of these side hustles and really look at what's going on. Now, I'm gonna have a lot of notes that I'm going through today. These are the notes that we're gonna be taking a look at. These notes will go through and show you all the different side hustles, what I think about them, which ones are gonna make the most, and what you can do to turn a profit with them. Now, the first one we're gonna look at is this one here, which talks about making like $136,000 a year with Airbnb. Now, an Airbnb side hustle is good, but I mean, it's gonna take some money to start. You need to have a property, you need to get a loan. There's all kinds of things you gotta look at. So that one, we are gonna put in the F column. Most people are not gonna be able to do it. If you're one of the people here and your goal is to get a side hustle that's going to turn you a profit, but maybe you don't have a lot of money, maybe you've seen things about online side hustles, ChatGPT, and all these other things, and you're struggling to figure out what's actually gonna work for you, smash that like button and let me know, because we're gonna go through these and look at them in a real world way. Now, when we look at something like this, where it says copy and paste, all right, we need to understand exactly what we are copying and pasting. Now, I've seen some of the videos this guy puts out, and a lot of them are basically copy and paste an affiliate link and spam it online on Facebook and things like that, which at the end of the day, what they're really doing is trying to get you to promote their program. So, you know, if he gets a bazillion people sending his link out for his program and you get a commission, at the end of the day, he's the one getting rich, not really you. And we have to understand how that works. Now, another one we're looking at here is this gal puts out a lot of videos, and she talks about Amazon side hustles. Now, as far as Amazon side hustles, all right, we're going to put this one in the maybe column, because an Amazon side hustle can work, but we need to understand the two things that it comes to when we're looking at Amazon side hustles, all right? So let's go over here and we're gonna talk about how to follow the data and understand exactly what's going on. Because when we look at this here, we need to understand what the data looks like, because if we make data-driven decisions, we can follow along and actually turn a profit, okay? So if we look at this, I mean, we got so many different side hustles here, we don't know what to do. And if you guys are overwhelmed with the videos, let me know, okay? Now, when we look at this, what we want to do is take a look at Amazon in a twofold kind of way, okay? When we look at this, we need to see, okay, does it actually work? So if we were to go out there and look at an Amazon side hustle, what does that mean? All right, there's two things. One, you can sell stuff on Amazon as a merchant. That would be like, you know, sourcing things from AliExpress or Alibaba and selling it on Amazon. Now with this, you're gonna have to have a bunch of money to get inventory. You're gonna have to deal with shipping. You're gonna have to deal with all kinds of things, even when dealing with Fulfilled by Amazon. And at the end of the day, we need to understand how to find things that actually work. How are we going to go out here and use something like Jungle Scout or whatever it is and find out if the product's going to work? Now, again, this one is elusive, right? You could use these tools to find out what's going on, but this one here is elusive. And you can see a lot of people are looking up Make Money Amazon. Money, if we can spell correctly, right? All right, so Make Money Amazon, we can see here a lot of people do look this kind of stuff up. But again, at the end of the day, there's two things we need to look at. And that's what this training is about, is showing you exactly what you need to know to make these work so that you can make an educated decision. So when we're looking at the Amazon side hustle over here, all right, let's see if we can get the AI camera to find us. Excellent. And this one here, okay. So when we're looking at the Amazon side hustle, what we need to do is we need to understand how it is going to work in a real world way. So when we're looking at Amazon, okay, one, we have sourcing of products, okay? Number two, we are going to have affiliate, okay? Amazon affiliate marketing is probably the easiest way to get started out of the Amazon side hustles. But again, you're going to have to find a niche. You're going to have to understand a market. You're going to need to get traffic. And what you're going to understand is that when we go through all these side hustles, there is a common theme that if you don't understand it, you are forever going to struggle. Because a lot of these, like this one here, where it says make $736 a day posting faceless videos on YouTube. Okay, this is great. This is fine. It's good. A lot of people have gone out there and said, okay, I'm going to post some faceless videos on YouTube. Now, one of the trends that I learned about a lot of side hustle videos, which a lot of people don't like about my videos, and that is that I don't teach very specific, click here, upload video, put your title where it says title, things like that. And the reason I don't do that is because that's not the stuff that makes you money. Now, a lot of the side hustle videos that I went through are very heavy on the teaching of click here, download this, upload this, which in my opinion, that's like $2 an hour kind of stuff. Now, when we look at this, what we need to learn is the strategy behind it. Now, if I teach you something like, okay, let's go out there and let's make videos. Let's make faceless videos on YouTube. And I teach you, okay, here's how to make a video, here's how to do this, here's how to do that. But I don't teach you the actual nitty-gritty of how to get the traffic. Because at the end of the day, if they're teaching you, hey, post a waterfall video, put a rain video up, make a video about this, this, and this, and just use AI and you're gonna get rich. All right, the nitty-gritty details are AI videos can't be monetized, right? A lot of AI videos will not be monetized. A lot of Amazon, you say, okay, I'm going to get rich as an Amazon affiliate. Well, Amazon affiliate programs pay like 1% to 2% for a sale, which means that in order to make $100,000 a year, right, you're going to have to go out there. If you do $100,000 a year, okay, 1% of that is $1,000. So if you made Amazon 100 grand, you're only going to get $1,000, which means in order to make big money, you have to get big money in sales to make it work. If you wanted to make $1 million as an Amazon affiliate, you're going to have to sell like $100 million worth of stuff. Now, the side hustles go out there, they make this seem really easy, and can it be? Well, we need to take a look at the difference between simple versus easy. All right, easy is sit there, eat chips, watch TV, and money flies out of the air conditioning vents. That would be easy. Simple is a process that anyone can do, even if you're struggling, even if you don't understand tech, that you can get results with. And when we understand these, we say, okay, well, both of these, at the end of the day, I need to get some traffic to make them work. Okay, and you can go out there and understand what's going on, but you need to look at the niches and everything like that. Again, at the end of the day, what it is affiliate marketing. That's what you're doing. Both of these are affiliate marketing, okay? Now, this one here, aptly, is make $500 a day with affiliate marketing. And she's got a little picture of YouTube and TikTok, all right? Now, this one here, again, this is affiliate marketing a legitimate business? Well, I do happen to be the affiliate marketing dude, so my answer would be yes. Now, affiliate marketing, I'm gonna put in the B category, but I'm gonna put it in the B category with an asterisk. And that asterisk is, at the end of the day, you need to be focused and you need to get traffic in an easy way. Now, a lot of these videos are going to show you how to make a video for Pinterest or TikTok. Okay, if you don't know how to make a video for Pinterest or TikTok and you cannot figure it out on your own, then you probably are going to struggle making money with this stuff. All right, now A lot of the videos will teach you, hey, here's how to, get this program and upload this video and do these things, which is fine and good. But again, at the end of the day, it's about traffic. If you are not driving traffic, that is not going to make you much money. Case in point, I had a friend who used to do videos, and I think he might still do videos, and he was getting something like 50 million views a month. And he came to me, and he wouldn't listen to me, which is, it was kind of annoying because I know my stuff. I've been doing this a long time. And he was getting 50 million visitors or views per month, and he was making less than $1,000 a month, which was like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Right? You're getting all this traffic, but you're not doing this in the right way. So we need to understand that not all traffic is created equal, and that 50 million visitors is extremely difficult to get. On my entire channel, I've only had like 14 million. Okay, I have other channels, but they're in different markets. But 14 million for me has made me millions of dollars. Okay, not just with monetization, but with other stuff as well. So we need to understand that we need to get traffic, and we need to get the right kind of traffic. And what a lot of these people don't talk about is finding something and being specific and going the goal. We're going to have a video up and coming probably next week where we are talking about celebrities. And I had found this example of this company or this person, influencer, if you will, and they were making content about the different chef tools that they use. So they'd be like, here's the knives that Chef Ramsay uses. Here's the stuff that Guy Fieri uses. Here's the stuff that Emerald uses. And all these different things. And the cool thing about that was they just doubled down and they made money. So when you're doing faceless videos or on-face videos or AI videos or whatever it is, we need to make sure that we are focusing on a very, very, very specific thing, and we are doing it all out. We don't want to mess around. We want to do this in a real world way. And more importantly, what we want to do is when we're looking at these affiliate marketing niches and these YouTube niches and faceless video niches, we want to understand that the data matters, right? If we were to go out here and say, okay, well, I'm going to do faceless videos, and this is something that can work. If you do faceless videos on something like Chef Ramsay, is that how you spell it? Knife. There we go. I am the world's worst speller, right? And when we look at this, we're like, okay, can I go out there and do videos on these different things, right? Chef knife or whatever. You could even do like chef knife, right? And it'll probably say emerald knife or whatever it is. And you can even go into like pans and pots and recipes and things like that. And when you start to understand that we are making data-driven decisions, I am going to create videos about this stuff. It's not that difficult to do. It can be done, but I think a lot of people don't understand that the key is in being direct, right? Being direct is going to be what sets you apart from those who don't make money. And even when you're looking at side hustles like maybe content creator or calligraphy business, right? We want to go through and we want to see if the demand is there. Calligraphy, I don't know how to spell that one. We got a bunch of tough words. And we could see what these calligraphy guys are actually doing here. And it's like, okay, what's the demand? Well, this guy's only got 144 sales, 284, 300. So it looks kind of sparse, right? The ability to make money, just do the math. If you're like, okay, 50 sales times 300, all right, what's that, $1,500? Something like that, or maybe 15,000, I don't know. My math brain is a little tired today. But we start to look at that, we're like, okay, this guy made $300. Is that something that is sustainable for us? Is it something that will work? Again, whenever you look at these, look at the data. And I'm gonna give you a little tip right here that I think is very important. And that tip is when you're looking for a side hustle and you want to verify if it actually works, you could actually go to resume site, or you go to whatever the side hustle is. So if it's faceless videos, you put that there. And then what you do is put that with income report, and you're gonna get all kinds of info on does it work. Also, looking at the data, you could use the Hoth free keyword tool, and you can do like resume services, right? Do the work and understand, okay, this is where the stuff is. This is where the rubber meets the road. Are people searching? Yes. Resume writing services, 14,000 people a month. Customer service resume writing service, 5,400. So here we see there is a lot of search volume, which is great. Okay, so could I do that? Well, maybe I could, right? Let's take a look and say resume writing services. Maybe I could put my hat in the ring. Now, again, putting your hat in the ring is the number one problem people are gonna have with side hustles. When you're looking at a side hustle, the idea that most people have is, okay, I'm just gonna put this thing on Fiverr and tomorrow I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be flooded with orders. And how many of us have tried that and we're like, well, I put it on Fiverr and nothing happened? Again, ladies and gentlemen, that is why I am saying over here, learning traffic is the big skill. This is the skill we need to focus on, is getting traffic. If I can drive outside traffic to my resume service business, well, then I'm gonna be way ahead of the game, right? But a lot of side hustle videos don't teach you this because it's not pretty. It's not exciting. It's not make money in 5 seconds. Like this video here. We have step-by-step how to sell digital products and get rich. Let's see if we can get a clearer view there, right? How to sell digital products and get rich. And I will tell you, this gal has some good videos. And I would say her videos that are really good are the ones on how she built her business with TikTok, which she did a long time ago. These types of videos, I think, get her more traffic, which is why she goes for that. But when we're looking at that, how to start selling digital products step by step. Now, looking at this, I'm going to put this in the C column because, again, selling digital products, you need to understand what type of product to make. You need to make a good product, right? We don't want to just make junk. Now, with that said, could you make a pack of resume templates? Could you make a pack of this or that? What can you do to make this work? There are some simple products. There's like PLR that you could use with AI now. There's all kinds of different things that you can use. But again, at the end of the day, what's it going to come down to? It's going to come down to traffic. Why do digital products work good for people like her or him or even this one or this one here? Because they have a following, right? You notice a lot of their digital products are about the stuff they're teaching, affiliate marketing, business building, things like that. Now, what's going to work for the general public is different than what's going to work for the gurus. This is something very important because a lot of people go out there and they will look at advice that Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos says now, okay? And they'll look at that and they'll be like, that is the holy grail of business. That person is the richest person on the planet. We need to listen to them. And I would challenge that assumption because they're so far removed from what made them rich that they probably don't even remember a lot of the stuff and the nitty-gritty things of the days of old. And when I look at something like that, like, okay, how did Jeff Bezos get rich? He did the Amazons with books. That's how he did it. He did it with SEO and books, which we teach here on this channel. Again, that's about getting traffic. And understanding this is super, super, super important because a lot of people are looking at the advice of these guys, and some of them have never built a business other than, a tutorial side hustle business kind of thing, teaching side hustles. They haven't really been out there in the trenches. Some of them have, right? I know this gal has, this gal definitely has. Not sure about these two. But when we look at it, we need to understand, okay, what is it that's going to help the general public? You out there trying to make a living online, what is going to help you? What is going to make this work so that you can actually get results without worrying about all the other junk? Now, another one here, this one's kind of interesting, which is making money with ChatGPT. Now, a lot of people talk about making money with ChatGPT as if it's some like business in and of itself. All right, again, making money with a tool. This has to do with if you want to make money on Google Maps, whatever. And I make videos on this because they do get traffic. And my goal is to help you guys understand how it works. Now, this gal has actually some really good videos. She's built her own business. I think she was a blogger. There we go. We're on the wrong camera. She was a blogger and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. And she's talking about ways to make money with ChatGPT. Now, again, ChatGPT is a tool, right? That's like, okay, make $5 million a minute with your hammer. Okay, well, how are you going to do that? Well, the best way you're going to do that is by going out there and getting a whole crew of people with hammers and build some houses or fences or something like that. ChatGPT is just a tool. We are going to put that in the B strategy. One, because I like her videos. She's got some good videos out there. But again, we need to understand what is it we're going to do with ChatGPT. Okay, this is important because if you're out there looking for a side hustle you can do right now with no money to start in a super simple way, let me show you how this works in a really easy way. Okay, so if you were to go out there and say, okay, I am going to choose a side hustle with ChatGPT. Okay, what is ChatGPT good at? It's good at coding, it's good at writing, it's good at organizing, it's good at all kinds of things. So if I was to go out there and do something like blog post content or a report, okay, you can see here that people are doing SEO blog posts for anywhere from 10 to 15 to 60 or even $100 per post. All right, so we see, yes, there is demand here. Can I go out there with ChatGPT and start writing blog posts and make money? Yeah, you could. You can also see people are looking for content writing. All right, we see here content writing, right like this. Pretty good stuff here, okay? Excellent. So now we have SEO content writing and all kinds of stuff like that. Now we see that there is demand for this product. We need to understand the demand. We need to understand where these fit in the different places when it comes to making money. This is crucial because if you don't understand the basics, which we teach here all the time, if you're new, smash the like button, subscribe. We teach the basics all the time so that you understand, hey, this is how the internet works, because a lot of people don't understand how it works. And once you understand how it works, you'll be able to see the little loopholes and the little places that you can get in and make a profit. Just like on Monday's video where I taught the side hustle, where we are going to use AI tools to help people with the email verification process. This is something people are paying a lot of money. If you're on any email list, you're probably getting emails about it. It's a very, very important thing, and people are paying a lot for it. And we start to understand, okay, this can be a side hustle that works. It has the demand. It's simple. Now, when we do this, I will give you a big strategy help. And that strategy help is when you're going out there and looking for a side hustle, you want to be very one focused. Okay, if you're doing YouTube faceless videos, okay, you don't just go out there and say, I'm going to make money with video. A lot of people come to me and they say, Marcus, I want to make money online. Okay, and that is very popular. A lot of people want to do that. But when we go through, we need to say to ourselves, okay, what am I going to do that? And how am I going to make this work for me? And this is super big because a lot of people will struggle when it comes to building that out, right? They're going to go out there and say, okay, well, you know, I'm going to do faceless videos. Okay, great. But what are you going to do them on? That is more important than what you're going to do. Because once you refine and you say, okay, I'm going to do videos on how to clean a house. This is your niche. This is your target. How to clean a house, how to clean floors, how to clean the kitchen, how to clean the stove, the whatever, different cleaning products. Now you understand, oh, now I see a faceless YouTube channel, and this is something anyone can do. You get your camera, you show how to clean things. You don't even have to be on the camera. Just watch out if you have a silver fridge, because there might be a reflection. You might have to, you know, tweak the camera angle to be truly faceless. But then you start to understand, oh, now I get it. And then you understand the strategy of patterning after what works. A lot of people might be wondering, why did I pivot and start doing videos on side hustles? Because they get traffic. This is traffic in my niche that people would want. So we're looking at that and saying, okay, now I know what I'm going to do. Same with ChatGPT. What is it we're going to do with it, and how's it going to work? Now, here's another one which was about making money with a graphic designer. So how to make an income as a graphic designer. I'm going to put this one in the D plus, C minus area, because in order to sell your services as a graphic designer, what's going to happen with AI is everyone's going to be able to use it. A lot of the designs are going to start to look the same. People are going to realize, okay, it's time to go back to like the old school and have an actual graphic designer help me with this. So when looking at this, I think that the skill level you need outweighs the amount you can make very fast. And don't worry, we're going to get to some side hustles that you can use in a very simple way and make it work. Here is one for eBay. Again, utilizing eBay is basically, it's a traffic source. Right? When you look at eBay, why would you use eBay? And I have a friend of mine that makes a full-time living on eBay, and he has for years. I'm going to put the eBay one in the D category because, again, that's just a traffic source. Okay? And once you understand where all these categories go, you're going to be able to pick side hustles like a champ and make tons of money if done correctly. Now, disclaimer, I know we're talking some big numbers. The average person making money on or trying to make money online makes nothing. Let's look at the facts. Most people trying an online side hustle never make anything. And if you can understand that, and we can show you why, I think that is going to help you be a lot further ahead than you were before just looking up side hustles. All right, here's another one, which is earn $95 every 10 minutes. I mean, that sounds great. That's like literally $700 an hour, $600 an hour, $600 an hour, right? So that sounds pretty good. Writing resumes, all right? Now, how is this going to work? I'm going to put this in the D category because I think it's a little elusive when it comes to how it's actually going to work. So let's go through and let's look at what happens in the data because the data doesn't lie. Side hustle videos, they can lie, but the data does not lie. So if we were to go through and say something like, let's say, resume service. Okay, if I was to look at resume service and see how many people search for a resume service right here like this, 14,900 and on we go. So quite a few people. I can also go over here and look for resume. Okay, and I like the resume one because they're not that hard to do. Okay, not that hard to do. We need to look at it and say, yes, there you go, $80, $245, on we go. So it's okay, right? Like here you go, 1,000, $55,000, $80,000. There we go. So it's something that can be done. Now, again, the struggle is going to be if you're new. You can see these guys have some resumes they've built under their belt. And, you know, for you to show up on this page might be a little difficult. Like this here is an ad, so you could run ads on Fiverr. Or you could do a different strategy with like Faceless YouTube videos. So if I made Faceless YouTube videos on how to create a resume, and then I led them to my Fiverr, which sold resumes, that could be something that can work really good. And I think understanding how to tie these together is key. Because there's so many things out there, and I think a lot of people are confused about where do these tie in. I mean, I hear about, you know, making cup designs on Etsy or print on demand and all these other things. We need to understand, okay, where do these fit on the grand scheme of things? Are they as easy and as simple as people are making them out to be? So when we go through and we look at these, we've gone through quite a few already. Let's see, where's our camera? Are we on the right one? It's not finding me. Let's see if it'll find me. Oh, you know what? I'm not on tracking. There we go. We got to hit tracking there. Let's see. All right. Let's see if it'll track us over here. There we go. Fancy stuff. Okay, so there we go. We have that there. Let's take a look at the next one here. And if you guys are appreciating this, smash the like button. These types of videos are very difficult to do because there's just so much data, and I want to make sure that I do a good job helping you understand these. Here's another one on Faceless videos. Make $15,000 in 60 days with Faceless videos. Okay, that would be nice. Can you do that? I think eventually, yeah, that's not, you know, too far off. There's lots of people who make money with videos, but again, you're going to have to understand the basics of niche marketing and how it works. And a lot of people don't teach this, right? Like, how do you go out there? Most people out there with, the amount of views. Let's look at my channel for an example. I don't get a lot of views. It's not huge. I mean, I get some. We got, a couple hundred people watching this live, a couple thousand that'll watch on the replay. But for the most part, most people getting a couple thousand views on YouTube, they don't make anything. Now, because of my monetization strategies and what I'm doing on the back end, makes a lot of money. So understanding this and saying, okay, again, it's all about the niche. You can't just go out there and throw up a bunch of faceless videos and hope to get rich. You need to have a strategy. And if you're new here, that's what we teach. We are all about strategy. We're all about focusing on things that actually work based on strategies that I've personally tried. A lot of people comment on my thumbnails and they're like, Marcus, that seems outlandish. My thumbnails are based on things that I can actually back up that I've done myself, or things that other people have done that we're looking at and saying, oh, hey, take a look at this one here. And again, it all has to do with strategy. If you have ideas, and I have strategy, I'm going to win. If you have everything else but a good strategy, I'm going to win. Even if you have persistence. If you persistently do the wrong thing, I'm going to win because I have the right strategy. And learning the strategy to each of these things is absolutely crucial. When we're looking at stuff like make $340 a day posting videos on TikTok, okay? Again, what are my videos going to be about and how am I going to monetize it, okay? Again, we need to look at the difference. When it comes to making money online, we need to look at the difference between traffic and money. Okay, a lot of people get this mixed up because you're going to see when you get into the drop shipping stuff here. See, I know I have a drop shipping one in here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Okay, drop shipping. Oh, here we go. Cool. Here it is here. Right? We have this one, which let's see if we can get a close up of it for you guys. There you go. This one about drop shipping. Okay, $31,000 in drop shipping. Okay, in 1 month. So you look at that and you're like, dude, 31 grand in 1 month. And he's got his little picture of Shopify there, right? There you go. And again, a lot of people aren't teaching what this is for. And I don't know, I didn't watch this one, but a lot of people aren't teaching the basics of what is Shopify, right? Where does it fit in the grand scheme of things? All right, is Shopify traffic or money? Okay, and understanding this is going to be key, because is it traffic? Well, a lot of people think that Shopify has a built-in traffic source. It does not. It's a money source. What it is, it's similar to PayPal, right? It's a way to collect money for your goods. Now, does it have an easy shopping cart builder that non-techie people can use? Yes, it does. That's the big draw to it. It's why people use it. But to say make money on Shopify it's like saying make money on the bank. It's like, okay, well, yeah, technically you do deposit your checks in the bank, but are we making money on the bank? No, you're making money because you're driving traffic to an offer. That's what's happening, right? When you're talking about drop shipping or print on demand or whatever it is, you are making money with traffic. So if you're out there and you're saying, well, I'm just going to set this up on Etsy or whatever, and this is why people like Etsy for side hustles. The reason they like Etsy is because it's kind of both. If you crack the code and you get something where Etsy will send you traffic and then you're selling it on Etsy, it is both a traffic source and a money source all in one. Much like YouTube. YouTube can be both. Again, I highly recommend other monetization methods other than just ads and stuff like that. But then we go and we say, hey, what is it going to be both? And it can be, right? So some of these platforms can be both. Shopify, not really. Shopify, you got to get your own traffic, okay? And again, a lot of these built-in traffic money makers, they get really saturated because they're so easy. Here's another one for real estate side hustles. I'm going to throw that. Hopefully we have enough magnets here. Ordered a bunch of magnets for this video. Right, so we got real estate. I think, again, most people are going to be priced out of that. It's going to be pretty difficult. Here's one. Let's see. This one here is make $10,000 per month as a content creator. And this gal has some really good videos out, too. Content creator. Again, let's talk about that. To make $10,000 a month as a content creator, you're going to put yourself in the top probably 1%, maybe even less than that, of content creators. Is it difficult to do? It takes a lot of work, I will tell you that. Right? I'm a content creator. It takes a lot of work, especially with me. Now, some people, for me, I'm very particular about my videos. I want to make sure that I always give you stuff that's ethical, that actually works, something that you can use. I put a lot of work into my videos. Unfortunately, some side hustle videos don't put that much work into it. But hey, you know what? They're probably making a good bit of money. But again, it's up to your personal stuff. My say is let's always be ethical. Let's always be upfront. You don't have to be shady or sensationalized to make money, right? You can make money in cool, like cleaning the floor. You're like, hey, I found this thing that makes the floor shiny or whatever. But as far as making money, $10,000 a month as a content creator, it's going to take a lot of work. Now, is this one that does passive income? Yes. I'm going to put content creator over here. But again, we're going to put an asterisk by it because it is going to take work. It is going to take effort. But at the end of the day, it can be passive and it can make a lot more than $10,000 a month. Again, you need to learn the strategy. It's more about strategy than it is the idea. A lot of people get wrapped up in the idea, and it's like the idea isn't really going to do a whole lot for you. Here's another one. Get paid to send emails, $30 per email. I mean, you look at that and you're like, dude, I sent an email to grandma yesterday. Where's my 30 bucks, right? And you're like, wait a minute, how does this actually work? Well, what this is talking about is affiliate marketing through email. Okay, is it hard to build a mailing list and do that? No, not really. Are you going to get $30 in email? Well, that depends. I mean, some people send 1 million emails and make 50 bucks. They're called spammers. Don't do that. Some people, maybe if you had a really cultivated email list of people that are interested in a high-ticket product, ethical high-ticket product, more about that in a little bit. There are a lot of high-ticket products that you can sell as an affiliate that are very shady. Be careful of it. There was one years ago with the MOB, My Online Business Empire, and it was a pyramid scheme. I saw it was a pyramid scheme. People wanted me to promote it, and I'm like, not with a 10-foot pole. Case in point, they got shut down a couple years later. Could you have made a lot of money promoting that? Probably. Would you be able to sleep at night? I wouldn't, but it's up to you. So with this one, getting paid to build a mailing list, I'm going to put this in the A category, but we're going to put an asterisk because we're going to do it my way. A lot of people, when you look at these side hustles, they're going to teach you half-truths, and they're going to leave stuff out. When we do it our way, we're going to say, okay, what are we going to do to cultivate that email list? Maybe what I could do is the example of, all right, maybe I will take and make Facebook video or YouTube videos or whatever about resumes, okay? It's going to be big because a lot of people are probably going to be downsized due to AI doing their job, okay? And if you were to make videos on, hey, here's how to get out there and put your resume out there, and you build a good following, let's say you get 10,000 views a month on your resume videos. That's not too difficult to do. Of those 10,000, you can probably get 1,000 on an email list. If you do a really good job of helping them, like I'm talking, actually email them personally and be like, hey, how can I help you with your resume? Focus on helping. I did this back in 2021 when I was a little worried about where business was going, as everyone was. And in 2021, I started doing this in a real world way. And I said, well, what if I just got on a call with some of my students? And so I said, look, you can get on a call with me. It's $97. And if you don't like the call, I'll give you your 97 bucks back. If you like the call, then you can order something else and I'll apply the 97 to it. Either way, you're out nothing. I spend time with you. We had a 90% upgrade rate at over $1,000. 90% of the people I talked to personally upgraded for more than $1,000. And so now we look at that, we're like, oh, that's where you can get the $30 an email. That's where that number will come from. But you need to focus on the niche. You need to focus on how it's going to work. Maybe right now, like the example I did for the Side Hustle video Monday, maybe you can help people with email stuff, right? A lot of people don't know what's going on, and it's going to be huge. And with email marketing, things are changing big time. I'm talking more than I've seen in 23 years of doing internet business. And with this, you can do webinars. You can do a private email and say, hey, you send me your link and I will check it to make sure your stuff is right. And if it's not right, I'll help you with it. And the key is help first. Help them out, right? The money's going to be in the numbers if you do it right. Very cool. Now, a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to do the personal touch. I just want to get paid $30 to email whoever. Right? And it's like, that's not going to happen. That's why we have our asterisk here. But if you understand how email marketing works and how cultivating a business works, then yes, you can build this and you could probably get paid more than $30 for every person that's on your list if done correctly. Again, results not typical, applied, or guaranteed. There are no guarantees. Most people trying to make money online make nothing. Let's take a look at another one here. This one touts it as passive income. How I started print on demand. Passive income, how I started print on demand. Now, this one here, I know this guy's got a lot of videos. I've seen a couple of them. They were all right. This one here, he's talking about print on demand. Now, print on demand as a side hustle, we're going to put in the C minus area, okay? But as a business structure, again, what is print on demand? Well, let's go back over here. Print on demand is a money source. So what we have, again, I'll write it in a different way. Maybe you'll get it a little bit different. We'll put traffic versus offer. Okay? The traffic is how you get the people. Are they watching videos? Are you doing TikTok? Are you getting emails? What are you doing to get the people? The offer is what are you going to give them? Okay? So what's happening with print on demand is a lot of people are leading with the offer. Hey, you know what? If you put a cactus on a cup, you're going to get rich. How many guys have seen that video? Like, get rich with the cacti cup, right? Whatever it is. And maybe some people got lucky with it. Maybe it did work. But I have a better strategy for you, and that is to focus on the traffic first. This is the heart of online business and affiliate marketing. This is what Oprah did. Right? Oprah really never had her own product. I mean, she's had books and things, but as far as like a course or her own product, like her own, whatever, she has some, don't get me wrong, but how did she build her business? By talking about other stuff. So she was the traffic source. She's like, hey, come watch my show and I'll give you this and I'll give you that. Great, wonderful, okay? But at the end of the day, she was pointing to other products. Like, look at it. Go look at books that Oprah recommended. They're probably still bestsellers, right? Industries have been created. Like, she was responsible for making The Secret movie the phenomenon it is. Terrible, but it is a phenomenon. I'm not a fan of that movie. But we look at this and we're like, okay, it is the traffic source. Oprah has a traffic source, which means she can write her own billion-dollar check because she knows how to get people there. So what if instead of just saying, hey, I'm going to do print on demand because some guy said make a cactus cup, what if I said, instead I'm going to do a traffic source? Oh, wait a minute. So I can pair this with a Faceless YouTube channel? Yeah, make a Faceless YouTube channel. Case in point, right now I have a YouTube channel in the alcohol recovery niche. Okay, I'm very delicate about what I promote in that one because it's a delicate market. And I myself, being an alcoholic, recovered almost 10 years now, I know that that's a delicate niche. However, if I wanted to do print on demand, I could take some of the quotes that we talk about on that channel, I can put them on cups, t-shirts, open a print on demand store, send the people from those videos over to that. That'll work. Or you want to do it faceless, you can do a video about the top AA quotes or the top quotes of self-help or whatever it is. Obviously, make sure you have the rights if you're going to put this stuff on a cup, which usually is okay. But if you understand, oh, I get it. So the actual cup is the monetization, but I need to get traffic still. Okay, now you can hope that Etsy will promote it, you're doing hope marketing. We're not hope marketers, we're strategy marketers. And when you understand, oh, that's where that fits in. I get that. So traffic, money, where does it fit? When I look at a side hustle, where does it fit? When I did the one about using Google Maps to make money, video that did really well, Google Maps was the traffic method. The offers were affiliate offers. And now when we understand that, it works in a real world way and you can make it happen. Here's another one, voices.com, how to do voiceover work. This one's going to get a lot more difficult now that we have AI, because I mean I can go get an AI voice for $100 a month and I can make as many as I want. That one I'm going to put in a D category because most people don't want to use their own voice. Can it be done if you have a good voice? Can you be a voiceover actor? Absolutely, absolutely. Let's take a look at another one. This is one that people are going nuts about. It's a buzzword. And what you're going to find out is your old buddy Marcus, even though you can't see the gray hairs very well, I've been around a long time. I've seen a lot of things. And when you're around a long time and you see a lot of things, you hear a lot of buzzwords, and you realize that they're nothing more than overinflated words that explain the same exact thing that's been going on since the dawn of time. And when we start to understand, okay, something like this, ooh, ghost commerce. What is ghost commerce? I mean, come on, I've heard about Shopify, I've heard about dropshipping, but Marcus, I ain't never heard about ghost commerce. Well, ghost commerce is basically drop shipping / drop servicing. It comes from the idea, and the buzzword comes from ghost kitchens. About a year ago, I did a video. My assistant Lauren helped me with it, making that one. And it was about Mr. Beast Burger, which is got all kinds of lawsuits and stuff right now. And the idea behind Mr. Beast Burger was you have a celebrity like Mr. Beast. He says, we're going to make some hamburgers the way I like them, and we're going to start a store. Dude made millions of dollars selling them, but guess what? Mr. Beast didn't have a kitchen. He didn't cook the hamburgers. He didn't even run the show. What it was, what's called a ghost kitchen. A ghost kitchen is a commercial kitchen that prepares things for like 20 different outlets, right? They'll be like, hey, today we're gonna do the Mr. Beast and the pizza and this and that and Guy Fieri's chicken and whatever. And they ship it via DoorDash or whatever it is. You can't actually go there and eat, but they do what's called a ghost kitchen. You don't know the kitchen exists, but they're preparing the food that you bought on the website. Same kind of thing with drop servicing. Now, drop servicing is one I have not heard yet on this list. It's probably, the most similar one is probably this ghost commerce. Drop servicing is extremely profitable. Drop servicing is similar to drop shipping, only, you guessed it, it's a service. Right? So I would go out there, I would sell people. Right now we have a lot of people in my Blog Profit Network that are starting to do this with our content business. I have a content business where we charge $20 per piece of content, and we make it with AI and people. It's human-directed AI. And a lot of people are buying content from us, selling it to customers at a bigger charge, and pocketing the difference. That would be an example of drop servicing. I have several people who are doing that regularly, and they do very well with it. Why? Because my price on the content is low enough to where it will work. Years ago, when I first started my business, we would do this with SEO pages. I would sell the customer on a content strategy. I would do the strategy, that was my part. I would outsource the creation of the content, which was someone else. I pocket the difference. It works really well. And when you get big enough, you can actually do this on your own with your own outsourcers. Cut out the middleman, keep all the profit, which works in a really good way. We're doing this right now with AI videos, which our video creation person just came in here. That's why you heard the door. She makes the AI videos for us in a really good way, and she's teaching our outsourcers how to do it as well. And the cool thing about this is, when you go out there and you look at what's available. Again, we need to look at the data and understand the data. So if I was to go out here and take a look at what is available, right? I could go here and do something like explainer video or something like that, right? And when you look at video here, we could see, okay, they're gonna make you 3 TikTok video ads in 24 hours for $50. All right, a TikTok video ad's like 60 seconds. So, you know, you could theoretically, like the thumbnail on that one would say, make $50 every 3 minutes or something, or however long it takes, a half hour or whatever. Here's another one: create a brand video for $245, video ad $310, presenter, explainer video, and on we go. So we could see that these are in high demand now. Again, with mine, our price is pretty good on them, and we're making a profit still, which is cool. And then we can do like, video creation. And a lot of these are going to get really popular because, you know, the sites like InVideo or Pictory, they're good, but they're not, like, it's not something I just go put out there. And when people are telling you, get Pictory or InVideo and you're going to get rich, those videos probably aren't going to cut the mustard. They're not going to do what you think they're going to do. Now, can you do this on Fiverr and build a business, drop servicing skills and things like that? Yeah, you can. Now, again, you're probably going to have to go out there and get a camera that zooms in on you, right? And learn editing, or learn AI, or learn outsourcing or something like that. But it is something that can absolutely be done, and it can be profitable. And I think when you start to understand the difference between side hustles that work and side hustles that don't, this is really going to give you a leg up, because you need to be asking yourself, okay, when I'm looking at the side hustle, which part of the equation is it on? Is it on the traffic or the money, right? So genius ways to make money with ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT it could be kind of both, but with work, right? So like Etsy, I could list something on there. It's going to give me traffic if done right. ChatGPT, I need to make something, right? So am I making that something for getting traffic or for money? Okay, if I'm selling it, maybe I can do content or resumes or whatever. The traffic part, maybe I'm using it to help me create a video to get traffic to that. Or looking at something like affiliate marketing videos. Okay, affiliate marketing videos. Again, what's happening here, I don't know if I can flip this over. I think we paid for the fancy whiteboard, but I don't know. I might knock things over here. We will try to flip this, or maybe we'll just get this other board over here. But when we're looking at this, we need to understand exactly where these things fit and say, okay, am I going to use the built-in traffic? Am I going to make this in org? And what's happening here is you are looking at, with the side hustles, right? Here's your water. You are literally looking at the tip of the iceberg. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down here that makes it work, or actually makes it work better. And when we understand how these work in a real world way, then things start to change for us, and we're like, oh, hey, this is something that I can do. Another one here, which I really love, is this one. Start a blog and make money. A lot of people underrate blogging. I think blogging is one of the easiest, fastest ways to make money when done correctly. This is something that we do all the time in our high ticket niche program, where we go through and we help people build a blog. Right now we're building one up for colleges in Southern California. I got this domain name for $500. We're going to build it out, upsell it, and help someone make this in a really world way. Because can you make money talking about different colleges in Southern California? Yeah, like the student loan, the college industry is huge. Someone's talking about the emojis, right? When we went through emojis, check out mojiedit.com. That's a client of ours that, he made an emoji site that's crazy. It works like crazy, and it's getting so much traffic, it's not even funny. The rankings are off the chart. Here's another one we looked at earlier, the calligraphy business, to see if that's there. I'm going to put the calligraphy business because you actually do have to learn calligraphy. However, you could probably do a calligraphy business with Midjourney, so I'll put that in the D. Another one, how to turn your hobby into a travel business. Drop the magnet there. Let's see, we'll use this magnet up here. He's pretty happy. That'll be a good one. Growing it into a travel business. I like the idea of a travel business, but again, a lot of people don't understand the strategy behind how to make this work. And when we're looking at all these side hustles and we're understanding where they're at, we need to understand, okay, what is really going on behind the scenes with an Airbnb side hustle or photography, right? Is that 100% online? I don't think so. eBay, okay, well, what's eBay? That's our traffic source. Amazon, all right, are we using Amazon for getting traffic and selling a product, or are we using Amazon to be an affiliate? Okay, lots of things you can do. A video editor side hustle. Again, we're gonna have to learn. Email marketing, ghost commerce. So when we look at these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize these in level of what I would recommend and what I would do. Because when you look at these, and again, if you check out blogprofitnetwork.com, we are literally changing the whole program this year to help people that want to make money online. The whole idea behind blogprofitnetwork.com is you're not alone anymore. If you're tired of struggling with side hustles, you want someone that's going to help you and not blow leaves around. Apparently the gardeners are here. But if you want someone that's going to help you with this and you don't want to be alone anymore, Blog Profit Network is definitely the place to be. And it looks like I'm on the wrong camera, but we will try to get the right camera going there. But you can see that link down there. So when we look at this, let's take a look at what I really like. So the copy and paste thing, is it going to work? Probably not. Real estate, Airbnb, difficult. Over here we have TikTok videos or content creator. We have emails, and we have a blog. So if you do these are real, legit businesses. When we talk about stuff like doing surveys online and things like that, those side hustles very seldom pay well. Making money with ChatGPT, I'm going to put this in the A market, but I'm going to say watch my videos on it because there's a lot of strategies that you need to focus on. Affiliate marketing, I'm going to put that in the A strategy as well. Now notice how the stuff in the A content, we're looking at actual real businesses. Can you build passive income with affiliate marketing? Yeah, you can. Last night, I made money while I was sleeping. I pretty much make money every night while I'm sleeping. It is passive. A lot of people, when we talk about side hustles, they go out there and they think that passive income does not exist. You hear Gary Vee and all these other gurus talking about how passive income doesn't exist. Yeah, tell that to Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and other people that could literally disappear and they will still make a bunch of money, right? We need to look at this in a real world way and say, well, how does passive income work? And what we need to understand is when it comes to side hustles, there is a trade-off. There's a trade-off between time and money. Can I invest my time and get money? Now, a lot of people want to invest an hour and get 500 bucks. That's a good trade. Very few people will invest an hour and maybe make $1 a day every day. Okay, what if I could do one thing today that'll make me $1 a day every day? Most people won't do that because $1 doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound great. It doesn't make a good thumbnail, right? If I made a thumbnail that says, do this and get $1 a day every day, nobody's going to click on it. Nobody cares. They want the sensationalized $500 a day doing nothing. But the fact of the matter is while you're out there trying to make $500 doing nothing, I'm secretly setting up little things that make me $1, $2, $10, or even $100 a day. And that's the kind of stuff we teach in Blog Profit Network, where you're going to go through. And if you want it done for you, you can go to highticketniches.com. But we're teaching this in a way that it's not hard to do. It just takes persistence, strategy, and you got to stick to it, right? Having the right strategy and knowing what to do is key. Knowing what videos to make, knowing what content to put out there, knowing what to use ChatGPT for, knowing how to build on stuff you did on Fiverr over and over and over again, knowing that if you're looking at a side hustle, we need to look at it for the long haul, because I don't just want a side hustle, I want a business. And I think a lot of you guys do too. I think a lot of people looking at side hustles like, okay, am I going to do Uber? Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to clean out people's trash cans? I mean, maybe you could turn that into a business later, but that's not really something that I'm interested in doing. What I want is something I can do 100% online that doesn't take a lot of money, doesn't take a lot of really, really hard work and effort, but I can get the best bang for my buck. What is it that's going to get me the best bang for my buck? Is it going out there and putting 1,000 things on Redbubble? Maybe, maybe not. What is Redbubble? Redbubble is a money method, right? It's a place to sell things. Can it give you traffic? It can. But again, there's a lot of people on Redbubble. That's a lot of traffic spread out, and it's been out a while. The top guys are going to get the top traffic. That's just a fact. And we start to understand, okay, I need to look at these in a very, very specific way. Going out there saying, okay, what am I going to look at for traffic versus offer? How do I get away from things like, oh, hey, here's all these side hustles that are guaranteed to work $700 a day, $500 a day. How do I look at things that are actually going to make money for me? And again, I would point you to looking at, let's see here, looking at the data. The data will not lie. And if you know how to look at data properly, let's see here, come on over here, little camera. Yep. There we go. When you look at the data properly, we could say, okay, yeah, what are people doing on Fiverr? Is there traffic on Etsy? Does this stuff work? How do I sell a $15,000 bar or whatever it is on Etsy, right? How do I make this work in a real world way? Looking at your tools saying, okay, what are people searching for? What does the competition look like? Instead of rather than just looking at, getting paid per email or turn a dollar into a zero into 4,000 or whatever. Can it be done? Yeah, a lot of these things can be done. But what we have to watch out for is luck. A lot of times the stories you will see are luck. Hey, I set this up, I got the traffic, bada bing, bada bang. They try to teach it, but it's not something that can be duplicated. We need to look at something that can be duplicated and replicated. And if you notice in the list over here, let's see, are we still tracking? I think we're still tracking, hopefully. In the list in the A column, these are things that can be duplicated. Can you go out there and get a niche? Let's see. There we go. Can you go out there and get a niche with ChatGPT and make it work? Yes, that's something that's duplicatable. It's something that's scalable. Can you do that with being a content creator? Yes, it's scalable. Anyone can do that. There's so many niches out there, it can be done. Can everyone make a cactus cup on Etsy and make $1 million? No, there's not that many people buying cactus cups. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's not that popular. Can one guy get rich with it and probably get lucky and then start a channel about it because the luck ran out? Yeah, they probably can. But we want to look at this and say, okay, well, maybe this affiliate marketing videos, could that work? Could I review products? Yes, you can do that. There's something right now as a side hustle a lot of people are doing where they will review Amazon products on Amazon. There's a program out there we'll put in the notes over at downloadmynotes.com where you can go on Amazon and use the Amazon, I don't know if it's the influencer program or product review one, where you could review products on the actual product page and get a cut if they order because of your review. That's pretty cool, right? How many of us have a bunch of stuff from Amazon in our house that we can use that for? That's something that can work. But again, I would say go out there and have a bigger plan. Have a bigger plan to, you're making the videos anyway. Might as well make a YouTube. Might as well build a niche site out of it. Might as well do this and this, TikTok, whatever it is. And if you understand, oh, hey, I can duplicate my efforts and I can build something that actually works, then you'll be able to make a side hustle on a very good, straight decision. And what you have to ask yourself is the side hustle I'm looking for, is it a job, right? Do I want a job? Okay, what is a job? A job is where you do work in direct correlation for money you get. Come work here, you get X amount per hour, that's a job, okay? Or do I want a business? A business is where you could start getting into something where you're gonna have passive income and you're gonna start to build and grow over time. And when we look at this, we've talked about a lot of things here, like the incense waterfall business that we set up, where it's like, hey, that's something you can get traffic over and over again. The problem is the videos that I watch about side hustles, most of the videos are gonna tell you, hey, just put a couple videos up and you'll be rich. Okay, well, if I wanted to make $10,000 a month with the incense waterfall business, I'm probably gonna need eventually 1,000 videos on my channel. Some will work good, some will fall flat, but at the end of the day, can I do 1,000 videos? Yeah. Is it gonna cost money? I might have to buy the incense waterfalls, so yeah. But I mean, we bought, 80 different waterfalls, and I think it was right around $1,000 or something like that. So it can be done. But you need to look at it strategically and with a level head. And if you're tired of being alone and struggling in the side hustle world, check out blogprofitnetwork.com. We have a call every Tuesday where we help you guys out. And you can bring a side hustle and say, how would you do this? And I'll tell you how I'd do it. And I'd show you exactly what to do. Those are some of the most valuable calls that are out there in the affiliate marketing world because we're just trying to help you out. It's super inexpensive and it'll get you the stuff. Now, if you want the notes from this video, make sure you check out downloadmynotes.com. You can get all the notes and the rankings that we had. We'll take a picture of the whiteboard there and show you how that works as well. But I would say if you're looking for a truly legit side hustle that you want to make money with, start to put these in categories. When you watch a video about make bazillion dollars with a cup, whatever, right? Put that in the category. Is it traffic or are they teaching you the money stuff? And if they're teaching the money stuff, are they teaching you conversion? Because we need these things to convert. I can't just have a page with a cup on it and expect people to get rich. However, if I had a page with the order button on it, that's all I need. I don't even need Shopify. Put the cup, put a PayPal. There you go. Or link them to your Etsy where the cup is or your Redbubble or whatever it is. And you start to realize, okay, now what? So I got the cup, now what? Now I need to make content for the cup. All right, maybe I could do X, Y, and Z. Case in point, this gal's videos here, again, if you watch hers, she's got some interesting stuff. I think it gets a little repetitive, but there is some good stuff here. She talks about how she did her, I think it was like TikTok trinkets. There's like keychains and stuffed boba tea animals or something like that. And she went out there and she did that. And it's like, okay, that's the story I want to listen to because that's something that's duplicatable. That's something that can work. I just find a different niche. Like I read yesterday about a side hustle where a gal made like a playpen for guinea pigs or hamsters or something like that, making 400 grand a month. Like Phil says, Tuesday calls are fire. A lot of people that are on the Tuesday calls absolutely love them. I like doing them. I think they're fun. We just open it up for everyone. And that's at blogprofitnetwork.com. I think that's probably the best place you can be if you're looking for, hey, I just want to make money online and I need help. We are big believers that you're not alone anymore. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to watch countless videos trying to do it yourself. You can get in there and get the help that you need. Very important. But when we start to understand, hey, this isn't that hard to do. Like it's not right. I think the problem with side hustle videos is they're confusing people. It's like, hey, what about this? What about that? Okay, well, we need to come back down to earth and we need to teach the basics of marketing. What are the basics of marketing? Let's see if we can do this here. I'm going to attempt to do this. If my whiteboard falls, I apologize, but we're going to try to flip the whiteboard over here and see if it'll work. Let's see. I got this fancy whiteboard just for this video. So let's hope it works properly. A lot of people think internet marketing is glitz and glamour, but you know, some of it is making whiteboards flip over. Hey, there we go. What do you know? We did it with no injuries. That's definitely a plus. All right, let's see here. So now we have our whiteboard here. And let's see, put it back in the spot it was in. How are we looking? All right, so what we need to look at here is understanding where this stuff falls in and what we're going to do if we want to make a business. Okay, if we want to make a business, I need to go out there and I need to say, okay, what am I going to do? Well, first of all, I need to get people, traffic. Okay, how are we going to get traffic? Well, that's going to be your Faceless YouTube. That's going to be your regular YouTube. That's going to be your TikTok. That's going to be your email marketing. That's going to be your solo ads. That's going to be blogging. That's going to be pay-per-click marketing. That's going to be all this stuff, okay? Now, over here, if I look at this and I say, now I need the money, all right, the money. Now, in order to do this properly, what you need is you need a direction. Let's see if we can get this over here so you guys can zoom in a little. What we need to do this properly is direction, okay? What is your direction going to be? When we look at our high-ticket niche program, which a lot of my students go through, what we're doing is we're trying to give you a direction so you can stick with it. information overload, struggling and floundering to make money online is because you have no direction. But once I say, like a gal who came to us, I said, here's one about feeding kids, right? It was about how to take care of your newborn and stuff like that, okay? Very good site, bought the site, built it up for her. Now she knows, hey, now I just go out there. Yeah, I could use ChatGPT to make some content about this. I could go out there and I can make videos, TikToks, I can make a Facebook group, whatever it is. Or the one that we did recently for WPCity.com, or even for a podcast. And Matt got the podcast one, right? Podcast Pontifications, which had a bunch of rankings in Google about podcasts. And I'm like, dude, all you have to do is point them to hosting and podcast services and you can make money. Is it guaranteed? Of course not. Nothing in life is guaranteed, but this site just so happens to have like 3,000 rankings in Google. I think we'll be able to make something happen, right? Or the one about formula, baby formula, stuff like that. Okay, lots and lots of different sites that we build. And sadly, most people do nothing. Like I look at them. I look at the sites that we build a year later, 2 years later. People haven't even logged into them. Hey, I can't help that. I can only show you what to do, give you the stuff, and lead you on your way. It does take work. But if you were to have a blog or a website that already ranks, that's getting stuff happening, like yesterday, we were looking at the one for college in SoCal, okay? And let me show you what it looks like. So if I go over here and we look at colleges in, let's see here, there we go. And we look at the colleges in Southern California one. Let's see, where'd we go? Right here like this. So if we do, let's just do Ahrefs because I know I have it in there. And we look at something like colleges in Southern California or stuff like that. Have you abandoned smash the like button? You can smash the like button if you want. We're not stopping you. If you think this is worthy of a like, let me know by hitting the like button. But if we go over here and we do like Matt's podcast pontifications, right? This is a domain he got with as part of our high ticket niche with the content on it. And when you look at keywords, so what we're going to do is we're going to go keywords, go USA, and we're going to go like 6 months ago. So we had, let's do USA, 1,500 rankings 6 months ago. We're buying these domains, we're building them back up and making them rank for stuff. But if you do like how to sell a podcast, okay, that's buyer stuff, how to sell a podcast. Can I play music on my podcast? That'd be perfect for an affiliate for like story blocks where they give you music that's ready to go. Nicholas says, how do I find a domain name that's ranking with keywords? We have some videos on domaining, a lot of good videos here on domaining where we talk about that. Like this one I got at GoDaddy Auctions. The one that we talked about yesterday for colleges, let's say colleges in SoCal, colleges. There we go. If I went to college, I might actually know how to spell college, but I didn't, so we digress. But we could see here, colleges in Southern California. Look at this domain. I mean, this thing is a zinger, and it ranks for colleges in Southern California, Southern California colleges. And this is the kind of stuff where look at the cost per click. 147, 147, 341. Some of these, like for student loans, are absurd in profit. And so we look at this and we're like, wow, this is something that can work. And this is something where if you were to go to domains.blogprofitnetwork.com, you could see this is where we sell them all and show people how to make them work. And it's so simple and straightforward. Again, is it 100% guaranteed? Of course not. You got to do the work. You got to make it happen. You got to be willing to take the effort. But I think like if you look at it, okay, that's a domain that is worth its weight in gold. It's got the rankings. All we do is build up the content, make it work. And look at the competition. This thing's ranking for ones that are crazy competitive, yet it's still ranking, which is key. Again, so what is this? Well, this again is traffic, right? So this is traffic. What am I going to do? I'm going to use podcast pontifications. I'm going to use this other stuff to do traffic. Okay? Then I got to do sales. How am I going to make money? Well, if I had a pen, that would probably help. Let's see. Hopefully you don't get too dizzy. We'll go slowly. Reach the pen. There we go. All right. For colleges, I could do student loans. I could do EDU offers where they apply to join a college. The Formula One, I can do all kinds of, what to do for your newborn and stuff like that. Or a podcast. I mean, you got hosting, you got podcast services. WP City, you got how to make money, ClickBank, all kinds of stuff. Or think about this, okay, if you're gonna do meditation videos on YouTube, okay, great, wonderful. You need a strategy. That's what we teach you, Blog Profit Network, High Ticket Niches. We teach you the strategy. Once you get the strategy, what are you gonna sell them? Well, maybe I can find some meditation stuff on ClickBank or JVZoo or Digistore 24 or something like that. And you start to realize, oh, okay, now I'm starting this. How many of you guys right now, smash that like button and let me know, are seeing this and you're like, wow, this is kind of an eye-opener, because up until now, I thought, side hustle this, side hustle that, where does it all fit? And what you're learning is how it fits. And if you like this, check out blogprofitnetwork.com. So we have all this here. We have all the stuff that we can sell. All we got to do is put it together. And when we start to understand that it all comes down to, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to put these side hustles in different categories. That is the key. When you understand everything has its place, and in its place has everything, right? That's why we made the side hustle wall, so that you can see, all right, what are we talking about here? How does this work? How are you actually going to make money? And I think it all boils down to understanding what exactly you want to do with this. Do you want to make videos, faceless videos? Is that something you want to do? Good, maybe you can do that. Do you want to do something that's more job-oriented or something that's a business? Are you okay with creating content and doing blogging? Maybe you tried blogging in the past and you're like, well, does it actually work? I struggled. Well, you probably didn't start with one of the domains like we're talking about, right? You probably struggled to get traffic. What we're doing is built-in traffic. Maybe you're looking at digital products. Okay, great. What kind of digital product are you going to make, and what for what niche? Amazon side hustle that will make money. Okay, what is that about? Are we going to review products on Amazon, or are we going to review them on our blog? What are we going to do? Again, if you want the notes, check out downloadmynotes.com. We're going to have the notes for you. We'll have a picture of the whiteboard that you can take with you on there, and all kinds of cool stuff. And if you're looking for a way to get help in this industry, check out the links that are in the description, and we'll see you there. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped clear up the whole side hustle mess of an industry. I think it's getting crazy, even with AI. There's some new side hustle video. And a lot of times, I'll tell you about this story. Last year, I was working with a friend of mine, and he had come in here, and we were watching a side hustle video. And I was watching it, and he was kind of watching it over my shoulder. And he was like, hey, man, that sounds pretty good. I'm like, okay, you tell me when you spot the flaw, because I've been doing this a long time. I can spot flaws in methods very quickly. And he watched the whole video and he was like, I didn't see the flaw. I said, let me play it again. And we got to about minute 2. And I said, let me pause it. Here's the flaw. This guy is telling you to sell these heart custom necklaces from Alibaba on Etsy. And the example he's using give a 2-day shipping time. But it's going to take you 6 months to get them from Alibaba. That is not going to work. Also, the profit margin is not going to work. And when you understand, and I'll tell you what, spend more time learning about basic business and economics than you do about side hustles, and you'll win. Learn marketing, learn strategy. Okay? Side hustles are great, but if you want to be in it to win it, and you want to learn how to do this stuff in a real world way, listen to that, because otherwise you're going to be trying things that may or may not work, and you waste your time, and you waste your effort, and you're alone, and you don't know what to do. And what we're doing is we're giving you a solid strategy. We're giving you the tools to understand exactly where everything fits, so that if you want to make money online, you can go do that. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button. Check out blogprofitnetwork.com below. Check out those domains we have as well. And I will see you in the next